Hi Aquarius, welcome to your March 2023 Astrology Horoscope forecast. Welcome to my channel. I talk everything around astrology and tarot. As promised, March is quite a cracker of a month. For those of you who want to know more about my work, you may visit my website, Tarot by Anisha. Should you need a personal consultation, you may write to me at tarotbyanisha@gmail.com. Now Aquarians, we have, this is especially extremely critical for you because we have Pluto that has moved out of Capricorn and it's moving into your own sign. And then we have Saturn, that is your co-ruler, that is also shifting, and we have Mars that has moved out of Gemini. I'm going to be breaking this up and how it's going to be affecting your money, it's going to be affecting your family, your relationships, your health. But you'll have to just try and stay with me till end of the videos because I'm going to be trying and associate these experiences or impacts that are going to be there along with the planets. Now on the 3rd we have Mercury that is joining Neptune and Sun, and this is there in your part of your chart that is about your earned income. So a lot of conversations around negotiations around work. Maybe for some of you, because Neptune is there could be this sense of being deluded. And then Mercury are going to be encouraging conversation as to how it is that you can earn more money, how it is that you can maybe create more wealth. On the 7th, we have a full moon that is there in your house of joint finances, resources, and it is, in any case, it's an emotional time with full moon being over there because full moon speaks about something coming to an ending, something is finishing, we are putting finishing touches on it, we are releasing it, and it can be that a partner's income comes to an end. Maybe your partner is retiring during this time. It can be that maybe your partner is moving on to the next phase of his or her own life right now. And this also speaks about at times that there is an acceptance of how the power struggle plays between the both of you. At times, very rare times, this also speaks about a separation, it speaks about a divorce, it speaks about an alimony. But again, that depends upon how the rest of the planets are placed. On the 8th, we have Saturn that is moving into your house of earned income, and it's going to be staying there for the next 3 years. Now, before we get all panicky and say that, oh God, Saturn is going to be, creating more chaos, Saturn is a teacher planet and it just wants us to evolve and grow more in a specific house. For you, it is your house of earned income, and it is also, it's literally like a weeding time. What is it that you needs to stay? What is it that is not adding value, needs to go? So wherever it is that you see excess, that is something that you need to be getting rid of. And Saturn also over here is going to be forcing you to take stock of yourself as far as finances are concerned, which can be quite difficult because at times we live almost in a sense of bubble, knowing that okay, I can live sort of paycheck on paycheck. But Saturn over here is going to be making you do some long haul financial planning as well. And it's also a time of self-evaluation because Saturn in this house is also about self-worth. It's not just your money. How it is that you perceive yourself where money is concerned. Do you value yourself? If you have a lot of money in the bank, then do you feel you're a better person, or you feel you have more worth, or vice versa? So try not to let your confidence get affected by what is it that is there in your bank, Aquarians, during this phase. And a sense of who you are really depends upon what you really are built of, and feelings of being unloved, unwanted and unappreciated can occur when Saturn comes over here. But importantly, you need to be valuing yourself. You need to be, as cliched as it sounds, you need to be loving yourself. You need to be giving yourself that self-respect. And I think also for a lot of you, your organizing skills are going to get more sharpened during this time. You're going to get more efficient, more practical. And there may be an I feel almost a sense of artificial frugality that you're going to be feeling in your economic affairs. You may just feel that either someone is really pulling the purse strings and not giving you the money. In some cases, it could be that the funds are being cut. Either you're dependent, on a partner or on your parent, and you're not being given that money. Or it could simply be, that you're yourself not able to generate that kind of money. So it's a time to be developing a lot of patience, Aquarians, and because there could be delays that could be, which have to do with legal matters as far as finances are concerned. And in rare cases where Saturn is not aspected well, there can be some economic losses as well. 20th, we have Mercury that is moving into your house of communication. This is the house of sibling and also the community where you stay. On the 21st, we have Sun, and then we have a new moon as well. Now, Mercury in this house, it's going to be very hard for you to slow your mind down, Aquarians. You're going to be constantly be thinking about things. You're going to be jumping from one thought to another thought. You're not going to be spending much time on one specific project. And isn't a good time to be dealing with things which really require your detail. In fact, I think it's a fabulous time to be learning how to meditate, learning just to pause, learning to slow down. And also for some of you, it would really benefit you if you were to take short trips and either do a road trip, do like a car trip, spend time with your friends, spend time with people whom you consider as your tribe. This is also a wonderful time to be upskilling yourself as far as technology is concerned. And you could be talking more with people. There could be a lot of these, either they are presentations that you're doing, either you're giving talks, either you're consulting. So there could be a lot of these conversations that could be happening around work. You could also be starting a lot of, I would say, small projects. And again, the focus is not going to be there for something which is really big and tedious and requires a lot of detail. It's a fabulous time to be having an important conversation with a sibling or with a neighbor during this time. There could be some change as far as your community is concerned as well, Aquarians, because even that is lit up. Maybe for some of you, it would indicate a shift of a new community as well, the house where you stay. Now the movement of the decade. We have Pluto that is moving into your sign for the next 20 years, and Pluto is going to start rolling now, and initially it's just going to be peeking in briefly for 3 months, and then it will roll back before it completely rolls in for the next 20 years. I've spoken about this in great detail in my annual 2023 video. Should that interest you, you may go over there and watch that. I'm just going to be giving you a summary, a gist of what to expect with Pluto being over here. Now, this is a time where you need to be making a fearless effort to completely liberating yourself from traditional ways of thinking, working, patterns, and literally be doing things the way that you think that they need to be done. Pluto transit in your own house is also going to be encouraging you to have more control over your conscious and your subconscious motives as well. And a lot of stuff from the past can come up because Pluto tends to delve deeper. It's going to be digging up things from under the surface. It's going to be bringing up things maybe from the past, maybe your own thought patterns, your compulsions. Pluto is a dark side, so it can bring about obsessions, compulsions, addictions as well, or even irrational obsessions. Maybe things that you have dealt with earlier, they could get cropped up as well. And trying not to be too controlling during this time, Aquarius. This can almost sort of make you want to control everything and everyone. And as much as Aquarius is the sign that is, about all-encompassing. It is about a collective. It is not an individual or the benefit of an individual. But Pluto can make you quite obsessive in the need to have control over everything around you. So make an effort also that you are sort of stepping out of the circle regularly. You're able to look at yourself dispassionately. Also, it's an absolutely wonderful time to be using your resources that are there, and it is also a great time to be transforming something that you have been struggling with your entire life. So if you have been thinking of starting, maybe getting into an absolutely different field of work, then this is the time that you need to be doing it, Aquarians. If you have been thinking that you need to be making this drastic shift, something that you may have been saying all along, that this is something that I can't change or I can't do, then Pluto is going to be encouraging you. It is going to be giving you that energy that you can make the transformational change and be massively successful. On the 26th, we have Mars that moves into your house of day-to-day chores, and this is also the house of your health. So Mars over here is going to be encouraging you to be more careful as far as your health is concerned, as far as your day-to-day chores are concerned. Maybe there could be a lot on your plate during this time. For a lot of you, this also speaks about not taking impulsive decisions, but there does seem to be a lot of energy, a lot of enthusiasm, a lot of, I would say, a support, encouragement in the form of peers, in the form of friends, that could sort of, help you identify the kind of work that you want to do. Seems like quite a tough this thing, Aquarians, but really. Pluto, I would say, it's because it's there for 20 years, it's not that everything is going to be happening overnight. It's like wearing a new pair of shoes. You get used to the energy. It's just that initially you feel a little uncomfortable. And the trick always with Pluto and Saturn and with heavy planets is to work along with it. So stay flexible, stay adaptable. There's enough and more wealth to be created for everybody, and for you especially, because you're ruled by Uranus. I mean, that is the planet of new technology, the future. So you need to be looking forward to what is it more new that you can innovate and you can create. It's been a pleasure speaking with you, Aquarians. I'll see you again soon, and thank you so much for watching.